Wow, that prisoner was big! And to be honest, he smelled like rotten figs. I am glad Joseph came in and saved us from him. Joseph had a lot to teach us during this adventure. I wonder what else we can learn.
Hi, this is Joy. Joseph's story began in Haran, where he was born. This is where Joseph's father, Jacob, fled to get away from his brother Esau. After Jacob reconciled with his brother, he and his sons raised their flocks in the land of Canaan. Joseph and Jacob were in Hebron when Joseph was sent to find his brothers.
I must go show my brothers my new gift.
It was a common practice to constantly move the flocks to find fresh feeding areas for the sheep and goats. The brothers had taken the flocks to this area called Dothan. It was here where Joseph's brothers grabbed him and sold him into slavery. When merchants went on long trips, like going from Canaan to Egypt, they traveled in large groups called caravans. This image is a group of merchants, possibly from Canaan, arriving to trade in Egypt. These wall paintings from the tomb of Kumhotep II were made around the time that Joseph went to Egypt. Joseph was a slave in the home of a man named Potiphar. He served Potiphar well and was put in charge over the entire house and fields. This wall painting from an Egyptian tomb shows servants recording the harvest, a job that Joseph would have overseen. The Egyptians often gave new names to foreign slaves. The Brooklyn Papyrus dates back to the time of Joseph. Here we can see the Egyptian names of household servants recorded next to their given Hebrew names. The Heliopolis obelisk, or stone pillar, stands in a Cairo park and was built by Pharaoh Sesostris I. He was the grandfather of the pharaoh who some believe made Joseph governor. Heliopolis is the modern city of Cairo. Joseph's wife came from this city. Once Joseph was reunited with his father, he moved Jacob and all of his brothers to Egypt. When Jacob and his family arrived in Egypt, they settled in the Goshen region. The area would have been considered some of the best land in Egypt, well suited for keeping flocks. When Joseph died, he was embalmed and placed in a coffin in the style of Egyptian royalty. The surest proof that a man earned Pharaoh's favor was a burial of this type. Before they died, both Joseph and Jacob asked to be buried back in the promised land of Canaan. This beautiful building was built above the cave where Jacob was buried. The Israelites honored Joseph's request. They took his bones with them when Moses led them out of Egypt and buried him in the promised land in a town called Shechem.
Let us see what you remember from our adventure with Joseph.
Father's given him another gift.
What did Jacob give to his son Joseph? A. A bowl of stew. B. A new coat. C. New sandals. Or D. An extra goat. The correct answer is B. A new coat.
Father, I love this new coat.
Joseph's coat wasn't an ordinary robe. It was richly ornamented and would have been expensive. The word used in the Bible to describe the coat is also found in 2 Samuel and talks about clothing worn by the children of kings. A gift like that let everyone know Joseph was Jacob's most favored son. Shepherds rarely saw such a gift. No wonder Joseph's brothers were jealous. When they sold Joseph, they also ruined the coat.
Next question. What did Pharaoh have dreams about? A. Bread and birds. B. Statues with clay feet. C. Cows and grain. Or D. Bells and whistles.